I don't know if this is working. Nothing seems to be working about the bugs, but I can tell. Do. Alright, maybe it is working. I don't know. I'm gonna be sad if it's not working. I don't know what's going on. Like, my computer is being super slow. Anyway, hello, I am Flowur the Weirdo. That's funny that my computer is being super slow when I'm about to talk about the latest bug fixes. So, yeah. Hello, welcome to my channel. I am Flowur. Thanks for taking time out of your day to come check out this channel. I normally don't do these bug fixes, but I'm waiting for the update to go through, and it is taking forever. So I figured, why not go ahead and check out what the Sims 4 has to say about their update for 12/2 of 2025. I can't believe it's December already. Sorry. I have an injured foot. It's like really bad. I got it checked. It's not broken, but I have horrible bruising on it. And if I move it a certain way, it hurts. But I have like a glass pane on my window or on my desk. And since it's cold in my room, I'm like holding it against that to like ice it. Anyway, hello. Welcome to my channel. I'm a weirdo, in case you couldn't tell. Definitely a weirdo. Oh, sorry. My hair is really bothering me today. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. The title of this one is Dreamy Kits and Updates. So I'm super excited about this because I wasn't expecting anything. Like, I know they put out a roadmap a while back, but I don't even remember what it said or what was happening on it. So I was not paying attention at all. Alright, so Susu Simmers, this update brings a variety of top community reported bug fixes and improvements across base game, plus new furniture. Wow, I got so excited I couldn't talk. New furniture swatches and quality of life fixes for your Sims. We are also excited to announce a new creator kit coming called Prairie Dreams by Miko. Read below for more exciting update. Awesome. And then you can go to these to check out more up-to-date information. So I didn't turn on Discord like all day, and when I finally turned it on, there was so many messages and so many like Discords because of the news that's coming up. The next line I'm about to read. So what's new? Upcoming kits. The Sims 4 SpongeBob's House Kit and The Sims 4 SpongeBob Kids Room Kit will be available for purchase on December 4th, 2025, which by the time you watch this, it'll probably be December 24th, because I don't know when I'm getting this out. Hopefully tomorrow, but who knows. The Sims 4 Bikini Bottom Bundle, featuring both kits and 3 exclusive SpongeBob SquarePants items, the Goofy Goober Guitar, the Conch Street Aquarium, and the Flying Dutchman's Jungle Gym. Please note, in order to receive these exclusive items, you must purchase the Bikini Bottom Bundle. The bundle is available December 4th, 2025 through March 3rd, 2026. So we have another upcoming creator kit. Our work with incredible community creators continue with a creator kit wow, that's hard to say. Creator kit collaboration coming this month. Prairie Dreams by Miko. I kind of want to click on this, but I kind of don't right now because I'm doing this. We're only at 42%, so maybe I'll come back and click on it. We can learn more about Miko. I'm going to say it like that because there's 2 I's, so Miko. I don't know how it's pronounced, so I apologize if I am saying it wrong. Arriving December 11th, 2025. Oh, that's like in a week, maybe? Anyway, bug fixes. It wouldn't be patch notes without bug fixes. I might as well read it. The following fixes are part of our continued commitment to regularly fix top-voted community issues. Today, we're shipping improvements to smooth out unexpected behaviors, tidy up some long-standing quirks, and keep your Sims running just a bit more predictably. Thanks for all your continued reports. Your feedback is instrumental to our work. So, for the base game, child, teen, young adult, adult, and elder Sims will once again no longer have clothing visible under their privacy mosaic. However, the cause of the issue is different for other ages, and we're still investigating those instances to hopefully fix in an upcoming update. I'm sitting here thinking, God, I feel like they already fixed these, but I was thinking about the laundry list. They were saying what they were going to fix on the laundry list. I read some of that, but not all of it. The nature soundscapes radio station will no longer wake up Sims when they listen to it while sleeping. Now, that was really difficult in the nature, the rewards thing they had, because one of the things you had to do was go to sleep while listening to nature soundscapes, and every time you'd go to sleep, you'd wake up again. I think I finally got her to do it, and it took forever, though. Teens will retain their active aspirations so long as it's not a teen-specific aspiration when they age up to young adult, which is cool. I never really noticed that. That's basically what I do when I read these bug fixes, is I go through and I see if I have been experiencing that bug, and sometimes I have and sometimes I haven't. But anyway, the armed living chair had a duplicate color swatch. We didn't want to remove a swatch because that might break existing builds, so we decided to change one of the swatches to be a new variant. When choosing what color to go with, the artist thought this piece of furniture might nicely match some of the Enchanted by Nature furniture and style, but it felt odd to add just one swatch, so we added an additional 2 other variants, but then realized the armed chair was part of a set, and we probably wanted those 3 new variants to match other pieces of furniture from the base game. Takes a breath. So in total, there are a total of 27 new free swatches, 9 objects with 3 new variants each. Here's a list of the updated furniture pieces. Enjoy. We know Princess Cordelia would. Armed living chair. Deep Delight living chair. Cuttlefish love seat. Cuttlefish sofa. Armed dining chair. Captain Rodrigo de Pablo dining chair. Armless dining chair. Cephalopod bar stool with back support and cephalopod bar stool. Okay, so these are all the items. So those are nice little colors there. The main menu will no longer show www when there isn't an active household to display on the main menu. I've never had that, but I've always had an active household. Sims will once again change into their outfits in front of their toddler Sims. Hadn't noticed that. We fixed an issue where moodlets and quirk notifications could occur for young adult Sim. I don't even know what that means. We fixed some texture issues with the Industry Matters brick facade with wood trim wallpaper when applied to wall corners for 2 of the wallpaper's variants. So I don't know if that is the one I'm thinking of, but there was one that every time I tried to place it, it was wonky, and hopefully it was that one. Sims without the Horse Ranch expansion pack were able to get a fear of horses, but this can no longer happen. Good and evil Sims will no longer mourn excessively at gravestones. Okay. Multiple packs. We fixed an instance of save corruption that was resulting in error code 1094FE451072398AA048. Oh, I almost did it right. I didn't put the colons in there, but I said too many A's. In that save we received, there was a clone sim that had a household status set incorrectly in our code. We fixed it so if a household is in this state, it will no longer crash the game upon trying to load the game. If this error happens in other ways, new save files shared with us will be beneficial in uncovering the cause. Businesses are hobbies and get to work. Incorrectly in our code. Interesting. I deal with clones all the time, so I don't know. I've never, knock on wood, I've never had a problem with save corruption. Like I said, knock on wood. I'm not knocking too loudly because yesterday I dropped something and it made a knocking sound and made my dog start barking. And she's new and I don't want her to wake people up while they're sleeping. So I was like, Penny, be quiet. Shh, quiet. She probably just woke up now because I said her name. Anyway.
We fixed an issue where sand sculptures were auto-generating on beaches when it rained a lot. Wow. It were ghosts. It were ghosts. It was, I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. This is still occurring if the weather machine is used by the player, but we have a fixed plan for that instance in an upcoming patch, Island Living Seasons. We made a change that allows gates with lanterns to have the lanterns light up the area around them. This should now work for the following gates: Spanish Inquisition, base game; Wouldn't You Like to Know, base game; Maiden's Gate, base game; Barn Door Double, Cats and Dogs, and Cozy Craftsman Gate Seasons. Like, I didn't even know that I didn't realize that the lanterns weren't lighting things, is basically what I'm saying here. Alright, Sims who dislike mischief or singing will no longer autonomously do mischievous behaviors or sing. Can we just have them, like, tone down the mischievous behaviors? I don't know about you, but my Sim will just be sitting there and some random Sim will walk up and tell them that somebody died. And it's like, okay, enough already. Just stop. Anyway, the police station, Foxbury Commons, and other work computers are now fixable after they've been broken. That I have noticed that I had some issues with that in one of my Let's Plays. The Tamarani introduction will now fulfill the greet coworker task in the doctor career. Get to work for rent. I haven't really played the doctor career in a while, so... fixed an issue with temporary stays where certain Sims couldn't be invited to stay over from a residential rental lot. Growing together. Oh, okay. I've had some issues where temporary stays ended up lasting forever. And the Sims just never left. Alright. City living. Sims in the social media career will now automatically meet their coworkers so that they can perform certain work from home tasks. This fix will only occur in fresh saves. Cats and dogs. We fixed a situation where it looked like you couldn't have more than 7 Sims. Where it looked like you couldn't have more than 7 Sims in a household. This was because the household had an empty Sim slot reserved for an Adopt-a-Cat story arc that the player couldn't know was happening in the background. This story arc will now just wait until there is an available household slot and not prevent the addition of new members to the household in the meantime. Wow, I never noticed that. Yeah, I just didn't know. We added timing restrictions on how often the pet can autonomously explore the poo bush to every 3 days. Doing this causes them to get sick, and it was previously happening too frequently. Okay, so in my the last Sim Let's Play, his dog went into the bush every day, like 20 times a day, and spoiler alerts, by the way. And I didn't have a bathtub because he's like living kind of, he has to build everything. He has to create it. So he hadn't had a bathtub. So there was no way to give this dog a bath. So he just walked around stinky like all the time. It was horrible. So I'm glad they did that because although it was kind of interesting because they would come back with feathers all the time. So I did make a lot of money from feathers. Alright, Sims will no longer receive a text from their pet about missing curfew. I've had that happen quite a few times. Seasons. Sims are now able to travel between world lots without the seasons screen popping up. I haven't had that issue. Children and teens can now donate on a computer when in the Scouts after school activity. I didn't know that was broken, but I haven't played with Scouts in a very long time. Get famous. The Attend Drama Club interaction is now available as a self-interaction and on other household members when a teen is at max level in Drama Club and has left for rehearsal. This interaction will remain for 1 hour and 30 minutes in-game time afterwards to allow the player time to select it. Interesting. I've never done Drama Club. I should do that one of these times. Cottage Living added a shadow to the Cottage Living pack icon. Okay. High school years, the corn dog food object is no longer used as using a block model, which appeared as invisible in live mode. This also fixes the related issue where it didn't appear in previous preview UI images. I didn't even know we had corn dogs. I never really played with high school years. Like, I I think I did my high school years Let's Play, and I did like 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm done. Growing together, we rebalanced the mental fog movement that appears after 3 or 4 days of running the work hard career tone. It used to appear after 1 to 2 days of doing this. Well, that's good, because I did have some issues with that mental fog thing happening way too often. For rent, lines will no longer appear on the Sim's arms while wearing either the shirt's YF top EP15 stacked pocket shirt or YM top _ EP15 stacked pocket shirt if nails are also equipped. There's a pair of socks, and I cannot remember which one it is, but it's in one of my my most recent, maybe it's the autumn apparel, but like the socks make, or maybe it's Adventure Awaits. The socks make like a weird like sock line on the Sims. Like it looks like they're wearing a long pair of socks, but they have a short pair on or something. I don't know. Lovestruck. Male gallery Sims will no longer have high-pitched voices. Their correct voice tone will be used. This fix is not retroactive and will only affect future saves going forward. So when I got Sims like that, I always just thought they were a catfish. I never realized that it was a bug. So all the male Sims that came from the gallery had high-pitched voices. I'm just like, why are they always a catfish? All right, life and death. Made progress on children being taken away despite not being neglected. More investigation is required before we mark this one as fully resolved. House parties and spooky parties have been added as viable options for the bucket list goal. I want to throw the most bizarre costume party of all time. So I'm pretty sure I had that one in my saves, and I could not for the life of me figure out how to get that goal. Ghost Sims will no longer appear as regular living Sims while in the Reaper career attempting to collect souls. The mentor-coworker interaction is available on coworker while they are performing practice reaping on the training dummy. The ingest ambrosia interaction is now available to Ghost Sims in the Reaper career. Okay, I still haven't really played with the Reaper career, but I'm excited too. I'm a little bit obsessed with my invite-only Let's Play, and I've started building again too, so I haven't been playing a whole lot. Businesses and hobbies. Plus, it was hard for me to sit at my chair with my foot. Did I tell you I dropped my laptop on it? I don't know if I said that's how I got my foot injury, but yeah. And it was kind of funny because my mom was in the bathroom when I did it, and she heard it, and she said, "What was that?" And so I yelled, "I dropped my laptop on my foot." And she didn't hear me because, she's in the bathroom. She's like, "What? You dropped what?" And so I just started screaming, "Laptop foot! Laptop foot! Laptop foot!" So, yeah. But it was very, very painful. I do not recommend it. Well, the reason it fell, I know this is like not... This is like bug fixes, not how to drop your laptop on your foot. But I have like this little thing. It looks like this, like it's like this. Okay, there's 2 of them like that, and it holds the laptop up and props it up. It's just 2 sticks, kind of like check marks, and you can prop it up at any level. Well, when I was putting it on there, it was propped up at the wrong level, so I was lifting it to prop it to a different level, and I didn't realize that I hadn't hooked the laptop on the little check mark thing, so it was like this. So when I lifted it up, it just went, and now it's on not my desk, but my other desk that's like almost standing height, so it was even higher than usual. So yeah, it was very painful. Still is. It only happened a week ago, and I am still in horrible pain. All right. For businesses and hobbies, we fixed an instance of save corruption that was resulting in error code 123:B378C837:. In this save, a sim was dead, a ghost, and a min LOD not actively engaged with by the player which was causing some code around small businesses' careers to crash the game on load. We made it so that if the sim is referenced in this situation, the game will not crash when trying to load. I don't quite understand that, but sure. The stucco's top stucco wallpaper now extends fully to the floor when applied. Oh, I didn't know that it didn't. We added missing purple variant color swatch to 8 doors and windows. Lang's door, double arch Nordhaven style door, single Nordhaven style door, arch Nordhaven style window, Nordhaven style portal window, Nordhaven style cottage window, Nordhaven style window, Nordhaven style glass block window. Oh, okay. I didn't even know they were missing. Adventure awaits. Pre-made custom venues will now display and execute their pre-made schedules. This means when you load into pre-made custom venue, you will now see the proper schedules and gameplay. This was previously only working on our internal builds due to some code that needed change. This is fixed in existing saves so long as the venue schedule hasn't been edited already by the player. This doesn't fully address the EA forums thread which mentions custom venues not saving rules, but makes substantial progress towards the goal of fully fixing it. So I haven't done any custom venues. I've only done like Love Highland and the Fitness Retreat. So I don't know. I never had, knock on wood, never had issues with that. The jacket CF top underscore EP20 pull over layered is now tagged as masculine style option. All Adventure Awaits toddler and child hairstyles are now visible if you remove the masculine feminine. I can never say that word, feminine. I always end up just going feminine. It's kind of reminds me of my friend Krishna. She can't say Johnny Mnemonic. There was a movie that, because Keanu Reeves is like her all-time favorite star, and we always called it Johnny Mnemonic. So yeah, feminine is a hard word for me to say for some reason. Okay. The hairstyles are now visible if you remove the masculine feminine style choice filters. The Grand's flannel curtain rods were using a different shader than the curtain set, but we've updated them to use the same shader. This was done on purpose since the curtains and solid objects use different shaders, but in this case it caused a difference in lighting scenarios which made the objects look like they were different colors. I was kind of wondering about that. I thought it looked weird. The jacket YM top underscore EP20 fleece curve was missing fashion choice tags. These have been added. Vampires, non-vampire sims will no longer autonomously eat plasma fruit salad. I never had that actually happen, so that's interesting to know. Realm of Magic, all variant textures display the logo of bottle properly on the classic apothecary cabinet. I don't think I've ever used that cabinet, so I didn't realize. This one I definitely have never seen before because I've never done a wedding. When my wedding stories came out, I was just like, ugh, I don't care. I'm not a fan of like weddings. I don't need to plan them. My Sims usually just elope. One of these days I might plan an actual wedding just to see if it works. But most of the time I'm just like, no, I don't want to. Anyways, we fixed an issue where the exchange vows interaction could become grayed out on a wedding arch, even though the necessary Sims were present for the ceremony. I kind of feel like that has happened to me, though, because a lot of times if I can't do the elope immediately, I just do a wedding arch. And I think a couple of times that might have not been there. I don't know. Paranormal. The terrified and scared emotions are now available in Sim stats. Okay. The greenhouse haven, the air cycler fan, will no longer disappear when viewed from a different floor than the floor the player is currently on. Okay. Out of apparel, fingernails will no longer clip through the gloves. That's one of the ones I caught. I was kind of laughing about that when it happened. YF accessory or ACC underscore gloves SP69 leather asset. Yeah, I was That was pretty funny. Okay, oh, my update is complete. That's perfect. Let's go check out Miko, though, real quick. Oh, so it just links to... Oh, cool. Let's give her a follow. Am I in... Yeah, I'm in Flowur. Cool. Yay. That's really cool. Oh, look at... Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at all this cool stuff. It's so pretty. Wow. Curly hair refresh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go and download some of her stuff. Look at these jeans. I can't point at them. These ones here. They're definitely awesome. All right. I got to stop looking at this. Anyway, that is it for this episode. Let's go ahead and do the jar of weird. If I can reach it. I forgot. I put it down on the floor. I usually have it on a box. So in case you are new to my channel, I have this giant jar full of random stuff. I'm going to reach inside and we're going to pull something out. We'll see what we get. Alright. I don't know which one to take because there were two of them. I'll take the bracelets. So it is actually a St. Patrick's Day bracelet. I got it on clearance. It was like a 5 or 6 pack for like 12 cents. I am a huge fan of clearance shelves. Like the first thing I do when I go into a store is figure out where the clearance is, and then I just find fun stuff in there. So yeah. 4-leaf clovers. So go ahead and put the clovers down in the comments below. And yeah. Oh, by the way, one of the reasons why St. Patrick's Day is one of my favorite holidays is because my birthday is 2 days before it. And my name is Patty, but I wasn't named after, like, that's not why I was named Patty. I was named after one of my aunts. But my mom's favorite singer was Pat Boone, so don't... Might have been named after him too. Who knows? Maybe it was all 3 of them. But no, I was named after my Aunt Patsy. So, or it's my mom's cousin. So we always just called her Aunt Patsy. Anyway, that is it for this episode, or this bug fix thing. I hope you had fun going over it with me. Stay tuned for my SpongeBob kit reviews. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. If you liked it, click that like button. Subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. And remember to always stay weird, because weirdos rule. Bye.